Hello YouTube family, and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where we are going to continue with the Arsenal Master League. From now on, for the next week or so, we're only going to play the Arsenal Master League, and then once we finish the season, we'll then move on to the Manchester United Master League on the difficulty mode of Legend mode, and we'll also start playing some FIFA. So, just a quick recap: we've lost both games against Southampton and West Ham. The West Ham one, I felt that we were in charge, especially the first half. The second half, they managed to take control back, and as you can see on the picture, Lino is consoling Sane because he scored a worthy of an own goal, but we've lost 1-0, so that means we're now, if you look on the right hand side, we're in 7th position. But as I said, the first half of fixtures have been completed, and I would have taken 7th place going into the first half of fixtures being completed. And remember, if you look at the league, we're only 7 points behind Manchester City. And in the episode before the previous episode, we played Manchester United and Liverpool, and we managed to get 4 points from those two fixtures, and we should have really got 6. So that shows us that we can compete with the top teams in the league, but we just need to be more consistent against some of the lower teams in the division, and also maybe scoring more goals. We've also put a few players on the transfer windows. So we've got Guendouzi, Socrates, and I think Xhaka, because I need to bring in some of my own players. So what we'll do now is the transfer window's open, so hopefully let's just see if any teams come in. And in this episode we play the return fixture against Wolves and the FA Cup, and then we'll end the episode. So let's just see where we're at. Let's see what the mid-season review says. If we can maintain this forward momentum, we'll be very well placed to achieve this season's objective. Listen, I know we said 8th position, but if I can just get those players and I wanted, I've pretty much then freshened up the squad. I think we should be going for Champions League spots. So let's just hope that there's been some... Right, okay. Another look at players' contract. Oh, so Saka, actually, we didn't say, we just put him out on loan. Right, okay. Expiring player contracts. Best 11 of the month. So some players, their contracts are expiring. Best 11 of the month, we didn't get anyone in there. A lot of the players are improving. Kolasinac has gone down by 1, so that's something. Probably hasn't played as many games. December earnings, newcomers to the youth team, negotiations to renew Jay Wallock's contract are progressing nicely. I think they've just been done. So a few of these players, well, there's quite a lot here, so let's just see how it goes. But there's a lot, so let's just see what we've got here in the negotiations. So my team. So he wants to renew his contract. Let's just renew his contract. We've got to give back to the community. So a lot of these players. Reece Nelson's back. Willock is requesting to renew his contract. So we'll just renew his contract. Burton wants to renew his contract. Yeah, he can have a renewed contract. Let's just quickly go down, get some of these formalities out of the way. So Bowler, and maybe we can then possibly look to sell him on and get some money. Medley wants to renew his contract, so I think that's everyone's contract pretty much done. Won't cost us much simply because they've gone for the same terms. So that's why our salary budget isn't going down. Let's just make sure that all of these players are not on 21. So I'm just quickly having a look. So Socrates, his contract is over, and we probably need to renew it. But I probably want to see if I can get rid of him first before I look to renew his contract. So he's on 31st of August 2021. And I think he's the only one. And we've also got Saka. So let's just see if we can renew his contract. Right, he's on loan, so we can't do anything about his contract at this moment in time. And we've also got Mkhitaryan, who's the 2021. So we'll just have to wait till some of those players come back and we see what happens. So I just hope we've... Aubameyang's moved. So we'll now have to see whether that was the right move moving forward. So I basically do negotiation day every day, so we'll probably have information every day. So we'll just go into the team settings, and the way I'm going to do, I'm going to put Lacazette up front as first choice, and I put Lamar there down the left wing. In terms of that, Ozil, I'm actually going to have one defensive midfielder now in Torreira, and I am now going to be playing moving forward. Well, I'll play Guendouzi even though he's on the transfer window. They're my two centre backs, and we'll leave it at that. I do want to change the settings, so attacking is going to be counter attack now, and I'm going to go long pass. So I think the long pass, use Ozil's creativity and try and get that there. So we'll leave it at that. So let's get the next match started. I need to get some of those players out, because the whole purpose of selling Aubameyang, it just makes me laugh when I think about it, was to try and bring in new players, and I'm not in a position to bring in any players. But I think maybe, look, this is something that maybe needs to be looked at in terms of, I've got a transfer budget of 137 million, but my salary budget's only 41,000. I mean, maybe I could use some of the funds from the transfer budget as part of my salary budget. So I did do that actually. I'm going to try something, because I went into budget settings and I did go here and it says contract option payments pay with transfer budget. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a bid in for one of the players that I wanted. So if I go to listed players, I want Keita. So I need Keita more than anything. So I'm going to go into Naby Keita. What's his release fee? Oh, it's gone to 53 million. It was 40 million. Okay, sorry. Just to excuse what happened there. So I think I'm going to put in 49 for now. I'm going to give him a 5-year contract. I'll bump that up to 105. Then bump up his release fee to 54. Don't want to upset him too much. Let's give him a goal bonus. Right, so we've gone in there. Let's see whether we can actually get him, because as I said, I did want to pay that with the Frank Kessie's another one that I wanted. So he's just under 30 million. We'll give him a 5-year contract. Weekly salary will bump it up to 84. Just move the release fee out there. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Goal bonus, win bonus. So let's get a few of these guys in there. It's possible that you don't have enough budget funds to complete their transfers, so I don't know whether that will allow me to do it, but let's get on with the game. So, big game against Wolves. I remember the first game of the season, whereby we actually ended up beating them when I was trying to rest players for the Champions League. So we'll see how that plays out. So we've got Guendouzi, who's going to be a centre midfielder, and we've gone with Lacazette up front now that we don't have Aubameyang. So that's the team I'm going to go with. I'm going to bring on Dumfries there for Hector Bellerin, but I'm pretty much happy with everything. We've got Reece Nelson in there as well. So we'll go with that squad for now. Actually, what I'll do is I'll bring in Reece for Martinez, and again, Martinez has been a revelation for Arsenal, because I believe this is the first time he's actually been the number one in the team, and he's showcasing his talent, and he's proven to be a phenomenal goalkeeper. Of course, Lino comes back, he'll go straight in the team, but at the moment Martinez is deputising really well for Lino, and of course he's helped Arsenal win the FA Cup, so he had a assured performance yesterday. Looks solid, and so at least now they've got a really good backup goalkeeper. But I like this kit. Arsenal look ready. Ozil, can he get us through the game and manage to help us to win? I hope Guendouzi is not going to be too affected being put on the transfer list, but I need to, as I said, Dumfries. Just going to hit it long. I don't think I've been doing enough of that. Utilise some of the pace that we have with Pepe, Lacazette and Lamar. And I'll bring on Jovic as a super sub if need be. But this is a tough game. I mean, I know we did get a good result in the first game of the season. But look, we've closed. We're closing them down now. We're not defending deep as we used to. So as soon as the tactics before were, as soon as the opposition get the ball, we would just all drop off. But this time, we're now pressing, and I may even have to do the Gegen press, but for now we'll just leave that out and we'll just stick to frontline pressure. But that's a good shot away. Got to be very, very careful. So Kolasinac's overall rating has gone down.
Arsenal are having to deal not just with their opponents but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so
just tries to get that pass there to Lacazette. He just gone offside. Should have passed it possibly earlier if he was going to make the pass, or possibly maybe run at the defender. But I'm very impressed with Pepe on the game. I think he's a fantastic player, and I just think the more I think play with him, I think we've got a better chance. But you know, one of the things I have to point out is I know we're playing on superstar difficulty mode, but this is obviously the first season as well with the team, and I still feel that I would like we've got to be careful here because it could be a breakaway. But I think we've just got to be a bit careful that you know that we still got a lot of changes to happen, and hopefully you get the chance to see that when we are able to purchase the players that we want, and we've put ourselves under pressure, because maybe in hindsight maybe I shouldn't have actually started giving everyone a contract. But look, we're in with a chance. Kolasinac gets into a really good position, a good cross in there. We've changed the tactic to go slightly long now. And a good shot, good save by the keeper, but I think we've had a nice, good start. Trying to get Sane. Trying to pinpoint Sane. Trying to get the cross there to him to see if he can actually win the header. Oh, he's causing a lot of trouble there. And Sane, oh, is that Lacazette? Well, either way, I'm just getting the ball in. Sane's my best header at the moment, causing commotion in that Wolves defence, and then Lacazette throws himself at the ball. But no, that's great commitment considering we've lost 2 games, and you don't see Wolves hitting the ball long that often, do you? But we've just changed the tactics ever so slightly, and I think that would put us in this good position. If we can just win the ball anyway here, well, that's a good play there, by Wolves.
Still goalless at the moment.
Tried to win the ball back. Just got to be a bit careful that we don't go too aggressive. Oh! This player, Raul Jimenez, rumours that Man United are interested in buying him. I think he's a fantastic player, really good. But as I always say, and if any of the top teams are listening, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were, that if you want to, and I'm talking for teams, even Liverpool, Man City, if you want to go to that next level, you're going to have to do what I call the Van Persie, and that is what Man United did to Arsenal many years ago. Was Van Persie had 1 year left on his contract, and Man United paid, I think, 20 odd million, just under 30 million you could say, to buy Van Persie, and they ended up winning the league next season, or the season after, because he scored a multitude of goals. And I think the same thing with Arsenal at the moment in Aubameyang. He's got 1 year left on his contract, and to be honest, as you saw, should be a bit careful, but as you saw yesterday in the FA Cup, or a few days ago in the FA Cup, sorry,
that had to be done.
Yeah, so I would advise all the top teams, or all the teams in the world, that want to try and win their respective leagues and the Champions League, etc., that it might be worth just putting a sneaky bid in there. We've just got to be a bit careful.
Over it comes.
Oh, great defending. But yeah, to try and sign Aubameyang. And so, you know, Man City, Liverpool, he's only going to improve your team. Oh, that could be a penalty. Oh, great. Oh. We've made a few mistakes in the box, but just before I finish off and get back onto the game. So, yeah, Aubameyang has 1 year left on his contract, and I think the top team should probably try and sign him. Put a bid in at least, and then just take it from there. I'm sure you'll get him anywhere between 20 and 30 million, but I think he's still got a good 2 or 3 years left in him, so we'll see how that pans out. So Wolves with the corner. They look slightly dangerous. I think now going too attacking, but I'd rather do that and lose rather than dominate the game. Ruben Raul Hernandez.
I think his face smacks of
Jimenez, has just got the ball. He's turned Sane and has shot away, and he's hit the post. So I think we need to just be a bit more mindful. I think we're going to have to go long. And I mean, look, we've had some really good chances as well. There, good football here. Gets the ball in the box, just too close to the keeper.
Deals with it effortlessly.
Dumfries, does he win the header to Ozil? Lacazette just quite.
Gets it back. Quick glance.
Ozil!
Goal!
Oh!
And for a moment, time
He's
still.
Well, I think
I mean, as I said, he didn't play in the last match, and I think it was evident that we struggled. But he's got himself in a good position there, and he's trying to get the shot away, but well defended. See if we can get Lacazette in there. Oh. I think it's been a really even match. Both sides have had good chances. Going Didi with the cross. Oh, Lacazette, he's on his own. Needs more support there.
Jota.
And I'm trying to think of a formation. If you can suggest any of how we could possibly incorporate two strikers.
It out to the wing.
Dumfries.
Well,
he's been dispossessed there.
The chase is on, and they've been caught out here.
Keep what you doing? What happened there? I tell you, we've lost 2 games. Don't want to talk about the job being on the line, but got to be careful.
Stoppage time.
Gets there to Dumfries. Dumfries. Can he get the cross in? And it's a corner. So there's the last kick of the game.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
So this here we got. Sane. Could try and hit him. Does he win the header? Doesn't quite win that. Can we get it back in? No, he can't. Well, we need to do something because. Oh no! I think Wolves might be disappointed there because they had a chance to run in on goal, but the referee's blown the whistle at the right time, and it's 0-0. I think it's been a great game, evenly matched, and we need to come out and we need a result. I know I've said that in the past 3 or 4 games, but we really need a result because we've lost the last 2. Especially what's most disappointing, you play Manchester United, you play Liverpool, you accept, look, if you lose to those guys, you can accept that, but then you do well against them, and then when you lose to some of the other teams, and look, they've just got a chance, and well done. Just got to be very, very careful.
At least there's always a plus side to a
what's happened here?
Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination.
I'm just going to get it out, to be honest. Well, that's not a good clearance either. What's going on here?
That is terrific skill.
This is what happens when you panic. Obviously, results don't go your way. I'm just going to get out, to be honest.
Well, the defence got the better
Let's
of
just
him
see
this time, but I'm sure
if we
he'll
can.
go again.
Let's get it out. But look, we're under pressure, and I do remember West Ham when they came out.
Chance
I mean,
to play it in. Ball's loose. Who's getting
they did
there?
really well.
He wasn't very far from making something
Ozil,
happen
can he
by
get onto that
himself.
again?
Lovely to see.
Just not being able to get out of our own half.
And it's Moutinho.
Just got to be careful.
This could spell death. Roll!
Oh, Raul Jimenez again.
The outcome could so easily have been different.
Just haven't managed to be able to get it out, and so that's slightly worrying. Again, good football there, and it was a lot closer than you think actually. So we've just got to be mindful. I'm going to bring on Ceballos for Guendouzi. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it as is. I think we've done well. Just got to be careful.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, they would
Get that
seem
ball.
to have made
Wrong
the
pass.
right
I
choice
was trying to find
pick
Lacazette
out the
there, but
creative
I think he would have been
spark.
offside in the second pass.
Well,
But
it did look promising to start with.
I
In the end,
saw
they
the
were
pass,
thwarted
but the
before they
ball's
could
gone
even make it
to
into the final third.
Pepe instead of going to Lacazette. It's a long throw there.
And help's available
Got
out
to be
wide.
very careful now because dragged out the centre back, but
Get
well
the
won
better
there,
of the opposite
Sane.
number. He is not one readily to admit defeat.
Guendouzi.
I'd be surprised if he tries that again.
Plays it wide. Gets the ball over to Lamar. Can he get onto it? Oh, good defending there. But look, at least we've now managed to get a corner. And I'd rather Wolves be running backwards. We've got to try and do something with these corners because, well, we haven't really... Ozil with a great ball. Oh, Laka! He's got to bury that, especially where we're in this period of not winning matches. I mean, the form's been good because we played really well, but what a pass there by Ozil. I mean, I keep on going on about him, but wow. And Lacazette really should have scored that. But look, hey, we're creating chances. We've just got to put them away now because, well, I don't want to lose this game as well because that'll be 3 on the bounce. I need a win. I think Wolves probably think we're there for the taking, and I think Wolves are there for the taking. But let's just see what happens. So they're hugging the touchline.
Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough.
Great work there.
And here's the chance to counter.
Lacazette plays that ball down to
Lamar.
referee.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Where's the yellow card? Come on. Just got it out there, and he's taking him out. It's got to be a yellow card.
He gets a
Cody again,
needs to be
fantastic player.
Well, I think the referee
Let's just see if we
would
can
have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
So who is the target
Bring Sane
now?
up from the back.
He's having a look
For
at
some
what's
reason, he's
available.
not been in the corners. If I could just win that header, and he has. Oh, he's won the header, but nobody else could get onto that second ball. I'm going to make a substitution here, and I'm going to bring on for Lacazette. I'm going to bring on Jovic, yes, and I'm going to bring on Ceballos for Guendouzi. See, if I change Torreira into centre midfielder, he only goes to 80, so I'm going to take that risk. And who else can I bring on? I'm going to bring on Turney there for Kolasinac. So, just as I said, we've got to win this. So,
we are going to see a change.
If we can get the win, I tell you that would be a great start to the second half of the season, and I think that will hold us in good stead moving forward. And I'm quietly confident that we can easily get into the top 4, just based on previous performances, results against some of the top teams. But I do feel we need to change up the personnel, so we need to get signings in and also sell some of the players that we don't want. So good ball there to Laka. Oh, sorry, Jovic.
Ruben Neves.
Wolves with the ball. Again, they're hugging the touchline, but well done, Turney.
Too strong for his opponent.
Good ball there. Jovic, can he get the ball out to Pepe? And he can! Oh, well played! I think with Jovic, he can play when he's back to goal better than, say, maybe Lacazette. But I have to say, this has been one of the most enjoyable games I've actually played. It feels really good. I think it's 2 attacking sides. But I've got to try and get some bias in there now.
Over to the other flank.
Just got to be careful. Don't do anything stupid. The Wolves are still dangerous.
Oh, he couldn't
That was a good header there by Jimenez.
Jimenez
Whoops,
really could
give him
have
the
done
ball
with
away.
putting that away. He was up like the proverbial salmon.
Go on, Sane, just take him out. So, Ozer's being tightly marked, I can understand why.
Tierney gets it
Go on,
back.
Tierney.
Wolverhampton
Gets the
showing
ball
a
to
good level
Jovic.
of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
There to Lamar. Gets the ball there to Pepe. Pepe doesn't actually find the pass. Just delayed it.
Not much subtlety. He's launched
Tobias get
himself
to it.
there.
Oh,
You wonder if that's
in a
it
good
now,
position, but
there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
we just haven't managed to win the ball back. And now Wolves on the counter. I doubt they're going to
Got the
cross
ball
it in, to be
glued
honest.
to his feet. That's great strength on the ball.
Well worked.
Hoists
Well
it
defended,
forward,
and we've lost the ball again.
and it's Ruben Neves.
Neves, what a
Wolverhampton
player.
desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last
Oh,
chance.
this could be it. Go on, Jovic,
And
if
the
he gets in
counter
there.
is on, and he's surging through. Hits one.
Oh, he's trying to chip him, Jovic, in the last
Lovely
minute.
idea,
No!
just didn't get it right.
Oh,
He made the
I
right
thought-
decision, but without the right result.
Oh,
That's
well.
that. And stalemate.
Oh, I should have scored
If not
that.
for fans, then perhaps for
I literally
coaches,
threw a goal,
guided by
and it's
organisation and solidity.
moments in the game like this that can have a massive impact on the
After
season
all of
moving
that,
forward. I mean,
Jim,
could
what
you
are you
imagine we
thinking?
scored that goal,
Listen, the more this game
and
went on, a draw was always
we then
likely
go in,
to be on
we've
the
won the
cards.
game,
So overall,
and
I
then
don't think
there's nothing
anyone
to
would
worry
be
about,
complaining
but,
too much about what they've got.
okay, well, we've done well.
Many thanks to Jim
I did
Curtin
feel
for his
Wolverhampton
input, and
in the
from us
second
both,
half were
good
far
afternoon.
superior than how they played in the first half, but Guendouzi didn't have a really good game. Maybe that's because he's on the transfer list. But let's see where we are. We're 7th, and there's a big gap opening up now between us and 3rd place. It's 9 points. But look, if we had won that, we would have gone to 34 points, and then we wouldn't have been too far away. But there's only a few wins in it. You know, Wolves they're a very tough team. So it's just something that we have to try and overcome. I just hope we can start selling some players, because I won't be able to bid for anyone otherwise. We'll see what happens. So far we've just bidded for Kessie and Keita, but that was because I was thinking, can we actually pay with the transfer budget? I mean, that would be really good if they did allow that in the game, where you can maybe set your budget settings yourself, where maybe you can increase your salary budget if you have enough transfer budget, and then your transfer budget decreases. But of course that facility is not available in the games. But so Kessie, the transfer's moving along nicely, but I think we can push him to agree terms that are a little more favourable to us. Let's go back to the negotiation table. Let's see what's happened there. Keita's declined. Never going to get off the ground. They're our rival. Kessie's accepted. Let's just see if this actually works. Whoops, gone to the wrong one. So just go in. If it allows us to pay with the transfer budget, then that's all well and good. So what's he asking for? 84. This I'm just going to take that. Cause, yeah, see, our weekly salary budget. But I've got 137 million in the bank. Come on, PES. Let's try and ensure that for PES 2021, which is coming out in a month or so's time, that these issues are addressed. So what we're going to do, we're now going to play the FA Cup. Of course, look, I've put players on the transfer list. They need to be sold. What I'll do quickly is I've got the transfer window to be daily. Look, there's a superstar mode. So what we'll do is we've got only when there is progress. So let's just move on. So that'll speed up things. And I'm hoping we can get Xhaka, Guendouzi, and a lot of them out of the club. Not because they're not good players. It's just I want to freshen them up. And I just want to have a quick look at negotiations to see whether anyone's actually interested in buying them. So let's just have a quick look. Xhaka, no one's coming for him, and what's his name? Where's Guendouzi? So I didn't even see him there. So we've got a few Napoli and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Let's just see what happens. So it's a big game in the FA Cup. We need to win the FA Cup. Ozil's going nowhere. Don't know where these reports are coming from. So I'm going to give the goalkeeper a chance. We will play Socrates with Sane. So I think two big strong centre backs. Kolasinac. I'm going to play in this one. I'm going to play Xhaka, but I'm going to play them both as centre midfielders. And I'm going to go with the toughest team possible. So I'm going to play Lacazette down the left. I'm going to play Jovic up front. I'm going to play Pepe down the right with Ozil. Just want to make sure our attacking and defensive instructions have changed. Yep, that looks good. So hopefully we've changed in the middle of the season, but sometimes when things aren't going your way, you need to make tough decisions. So of course the most annoying thing for me, I set it up perfectly to bring in 5 or 6 players. I then worried about losing my own players that I wanted to keep, and then now I've got no salary budget. So I'm actually fuming about that, but I'm actually laughing about it at the same time, because there's nothing I can do. It was a blunder on my part, trying to be too clever, and well, at this moment in time you can say it's probably backfired, because on top of that I've lost Aubameyang. But anyway, let's get on. I want to make sure that we win this game at least. So by winning this will give us confidence, will allow us to be in the FA Cup, and I honestly feel we can win it because we've got quite a favourable draw as well, and we've beaten Sheffield United before as well. So because we beat them earlier on in the season, I'm quite confident we can do that again at home. And well, they're already under pressure by the looks of it. Ozil. Can you get a shot away? Oh! Alright. On his weaker foot, the right foot, but he's managed to get a shot away. And I'm just going to change the set piece Keika to Xhaka. Xhaka, can he whip a nice ball into the box? He can. Lacazette tries to get up for the header.
Over to the left.
Puts another ball into the box, but it's cut out there by the Sheffield United defender. And it's off. Gets the ball to Ozil. Gets the ball into the box. Jovic! Oh! Nearly. But Sheffield United are bringing the ball out now. Got to be careful. They've had a phenomenal season. I mean, to finish where they have, coming from the Championship. Oh, we've lost the ball. And they've got a scored. I don't know what's happened there, but I'm not very happy about it. I was just saying, I mean, they've had a phenomenal season. I mean, that's a really cool celebration, especially when you've scored. But look, we've lost the ball there with Sane. The ball's come out to McGoldrick. He's played it on. And had it been outside the box, I would have taken him out. But because it was inside the box, I couldn't do anything. So now we're a goal down. We haven't managed to score many goals. And these are worrying times for the football club. I know it's early days, there's a long time to go. Pepe, not the best ball there for Jovic. But look, we're going to have a lot of the ball, so there's nothing to panic about.
Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of
plays the ball to Pepe. Nicely cleared out there by the Sheffield United defender. This is not the start that we wanted in terms of conceding a goal, especially when we were doing so well.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Pepe can't seem to get the corner away. Cross, sorry. Please. Again. Needs to try and get the ball into the box. And things aren't really in our favour at the moment. So we'll see how things go. But I do feel we need to freshen the team up. The first 11, I mean, the squad depth, I did probably sell a lot more players than I wanted, but it was just, I thought, get out as many players as I can and then bring my own players in. But Pepe, can he get that ball there to Lacazette? Oh, nearly. But I think that's where we need to try and see if we can. Oh no, the goal drinks in. Well defended there. Guendouzi, and we've got to be very careful because we're giving the ball away a lot. I'm just mindful that we don't end up doing anything stupid, but Kolasinac there to Laka. And I'm just disappointed that Lacazette hasn't really been on the goal scoring sheets, especially since Aubameyang's left, because I felt that
he's left his man.
I brought him on so he could, you know, take the place of Aubameyang, but that hasn't managed to be the case. So we've got to be very careful. Ozil gets the ball to Jovic, and I think he's through. Can he win it? Oh, just nearly gets in front of the goalkeeper.
Arsenal have it back and they can go again.
Lacazette. And he's got the cross in.
Good distance on it.
Ozil. Oh, he's just tackled.
Really got
but positive signs here.
And he just couldn't get out.
I just think we are going to have chances. We just got to make sure we don't concede. And I do feel we're going to have a chance that we got to take. I mean, that last game where we had Luka Jovic's chance in the last. Oh no!
He's had a shot.
Oh, I mean that great play there by Sheffield United. But I mean, what's happened there?
Hector Bellerin drives it forward.
I think I'm going to sell a lot of them, to be honest, the way they're playing.
With the challenge, and
what's going on here?
Away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
I need to try and get some of these players out as quick as possible. I hope they don't leave it all to transfer deadline day, because then I can't sell anyone because I won't be able to bring anyone in. But to that, I was just alluding to that chance with Jovic.
Accusatory stare.
Oh God, get in there! Oh.
Quality deserted.
Where he was literally one-on-one. I mean, the keeper did come out, and I don't really ever chip the goalkeeper. But on this occasion, I felt that would probably be the best course of action. And the goalkeeper managed to pluck it out of thin air.
He's made sure that won't get through.
Had we scored that, I mean, going into the game far more confident.
To make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
I think we've done well. Jovic. Oh, to Pepe.
Bellerin delivers.
Bellerin with a cross.
To get it clear. Guendouzi plays it out to the flank.
Again, another cross cut out there by the Sheffield United defenders. And so we go into the second half, needing to score a goal. I think we need to start making up some substitutions if we can't get a goal early on in the second half. And we're going to need to go for it. It's going to have to be an all-out attack, if need be as well. So I've kept the same team. We'll see how it goes. Can we end up getting a goal? Oh, well done, Sane. Solid, and he's lost the ball again. He wins the first ball, and then somehow they managed to get the second ball and puts us in a bit of bother. No way. What a save, Martinez. Well, let the ball go out for a corner. Why am I trying to head it back in? I'm flustered at this moment in time. I think the first time in this Master League where I'm actually under pressure, that I feel things aren't going my way, and I've got myself in a bit of a mess with the transfers as well, and so don't know what to do. I'm hoping that someone comes in, bids. Oh, what a header! Should have scored that. I'm just hoping that someone comes in, takes the 3 players I've listed on the transfer list, and buys them outright. So then I can just go and buy some new players. Sane.
Guendouzi.
And
it's Hector Bellerin.
Tries to find Pepe.
Ball through needs to be good here.
Pepe's not really making the run as I would have liked.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Doesn't win the header.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Socrates doesn't win the header either.
Lovely bit of skill.
Socrates musters him out. Can he get it out?
And now
Jovic.
they can launch a counter.
Is he offside? Oh, the defenders, we're just not finding that pass.
It all started well enough.
Just where we can possibly just get over the top. Just that one pass, I think, would change a lot of things. Oh, the cross has just come over. We're going to need to make some substitutions here. So, Guendouzi's going to come off for Ceballos. And I'm going to bring on Lamar for Xhaka. I just want to see if Lamar can play as a centre midfielder. He can, but I'm going to move him as a left wing forward. Ozil, I think I'm going to have to bring as a centre midfielder because I'm going to have to go with two strikers. We need to get a goal back. So we're going to have to go with a 4-2-4 type formation. This is why I really want Nketiah, because he can do all three roles in one: defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, and attacking midfielder. But things haven't worked out as I would have liked. Ball over the top again. Too easy. I think we're going to have to probably do better than that. Ceballos, good ball in there too. Jovic, and oh, he just nearly gets Lamar in there.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now.
Not getting crosses in.
This isn't the time to talk about risks.
Well cut out there.
They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Good football there. And oh, Pepe, can he get onto it?
Gone a long way up and away.
But again, Sane's there.
Wide.
Can he get across into the box? Here. Not quite, but look, it's gone all the way across.
That's a case of crossing in
Kolasinac.
Unless they provide
falling asleep there.
More options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Okay, we've won it. Won the ball.
Hoists it forward.
Jovic tries to get it to Pepe.
It away.
Can Bellerin get a good cross in there?
Bellerin delivers.
It's too close to the keeper, but look, we look dangerous. And what I'll do now is, just before the next episode, I'm going to think of a formation
no way through
that I could possibly use to get my two strikers up there, because I think we need to try and get two strikers up there. And the keeper, can he come out? And he's got that. Well done, Martinez. Quick, come on. What are you waiting for? We are losing. Oh,
Hector Bellerin.
oh,
Well, the
poor
moans
pass.
and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Sheffield United. Literally, I mean, we've gone for it. Maybe it's too early, but look, as I said, we need to try and get a goal. And oh, well defended. Can we get on the counter attack?
It's obvious that they prefer
Lamar.
greater
Ah,
cushion to
well
sit on
defended
their
there. I mean, they've
wingback.
done really well, and we just can't seem to get the ball to stick. Keeper, come on.
Now a chance to break.
Jovic. Ah, he's tried to find it round the corner. And Lacazette's through. Go on, Laka. Oh, great defending there. I think this was a chance. And McGoldrick's just turned Sane.
He gets past his man.
Sane recovers well.
It's one.
Oh, this is really hard to swallow.
Just served up a reminder.
I actually felt we should be winning this game. I'd actually earmarked us to win the FA Cup. Just going to go long. Just try and get it up there. Hopefully it sticks somehow. Jovic. Did he win the header?
The leveller or the knockout blow. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
And again,
Well,
all
it's
those
looking
passes
like
we've
too
just
little
not
too
been
late,
able
but
to
they
get
are
through.
giving it all they have.
That's been the disappointing one. Is
Arsenal
I
need
know
to
I've
give
changed
it
the formation
everything
to
they
pretty
have,
much 4
kitchen
strikers,
sink
but
included.
it just hasn't worked out. That we tried to get the ball, any through passes, and they've scored. I mean, look, they deserve that. We had to go for it. and we've now lost another game. I think I'm just trying to think back to the previous game. Well, in the last 4 matches we've lost 3 and drawn 1. And that's really disappointing. I need to get a centre back in, I need to get a centre midfielder in, I need to get an attacking midfielder and a winger. You know, we can see that the team's low on confidence. Things aren't really going our way. And it's something we have to address very quickly, otherwise we're going to keep on
looks very much like the final nail in the
losing.
coffin for me, I
But
have to say.
as I said, look, you know, these things happen. If we can just keep it going. Oh, Lamar.
And it's Kolasinac. And that's found its target.
Lacazette. Again,
And through to the goalkeeper.
the final end ball has deserted us. But we're at the FA Cup now.
Ended in defeat and frustration.
That's a toughie.
Just didn't get the breaks.
What do we do?
No reward for a
I need to really
genuine
think
effort.
long and hard about
One to
the
take
formation.
this.
Sane,
After all this action,
again,
what are you
having a
thinking?
discussion with
Losing is never a
Socrates
nice
on
experience,
what they could have done
especially in
differently,
knockout
but
football. And it's all about learning from your mistakes and growing
I mean, I
as a
should
team. So
have probably
this
just
can
gone
act
with the
as a good
strongest
learning
possible
curve for them.
team rather than rest a few players. But look, it is what it is. We've lost. And I said, look, Sheffield United, we would have played Newcastle, and I know the game didn't get recorded, but literally we were all over them. So we would have been in a strong position to at least get to the semi-final. But look, you've got to win what's in front of you. You've got to respect the opposition. And again, we haven't been able to sell anybody. Well, it appears that way, but right. Napoli have come in for Guendouzi. I'm definitely never, ever selling Lamar. So let's just have a look at what's been offered for Guendouzi. I know his release fees 18. Are you having a laugh? Well, listen. This is a tactic that I did show you in one of the previous episodes, which was don't accept the bid or reject the bid. So look, I don't want to sell Lamar. His release fee is only 22 million. But if I now go and reject, because I think, well, I don't want him, it gives another team the opportunity to come in and try and buy him. So that's something we need to be aware of. Transfer fee. This is where I've got to act very carefully, because his wages are. I'm just trying to look at what Guendouzi's wages are, and I can't seem to see where they are. So that's the transfer fee market value. I want to see how much we're paying him, but I can't seem to find that at the moment. But it doesn't matter. So look, I think he should go for 50 million. Look, I don't think they're going to agree to that, but let's just see what happens. Well, at least his market value, at least. So let's renegotiate to market value, or at least. Actually, let me just get a bit greedy and go 45. Let's just see what happens, because I want to sell him, but I don't want to sell him for peanuts. So let's just see what's happened. We've lost the game to Sheffield United. Just a quick recap. 2-0. And we should have really, probably in that last minute, scored against Wolves, but it was a 0-0. We're 7th in the table. Look, I said I would have taken that. I'm only looking at 4th spot, so we're only 5 points behind. I think that's achievable. Like we've had the run in the last, say, 6 or 7 games where we haven't played or got the wins that we wanted. We're now playing Burnley, Leicester, and then Watford, so I think that they're winnable games. I'm going to have a look at the formation as well, but I'm going to end the episode here. So again, once again, thank you to everyone for all their support. We're only going to continue with the Arsenal Mastering and try and finish it off. So every episode that we upload daily, we're going to try and play 2 games. So please continue to support the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please turn the post notification bell in order to be notified as soon as an episode has been uploaded. Remember, we are changing the game and taking over. See you soon.